All right, today I'm going to show you how I installed these mirror block-offs, how I removed the mirrors and then installed these mirror block-offs, because this bike is pretty much a track bike and so I don't need the mirrors. I chose the Light Tech mirror block-offs and I chose them in this gold color, and the reason I chose gold is that I was hoping it would match the gold of the forks, and I think they do. I think they've come out really nicely. So I'm really pleased with them. So let me show you what I did to install these mirror block-offs. All right, so there are a total of 5 bolts you need to take off. So this is one of them. And then that's number 2. And then that there is number 3. So these 3 bolts take 2.5 millimeter hex keys. And then here there is a Torx screw. So I think it takes a T25. So you would have to remove that Torx screw. And when you do that, this plastic cover comes off. And when the plastic cover comes off, there is another hex, 2.5 millimeter hex key in there, a hex bolt in there. So that too needs to be taken off. So a total of 5 bolts, 3 of these. This is 1, that's 2, that's 3. And then after you remove this, there's another 2.5 millimeter bolts there. So that's 4 2.5 millimeter bolts. And then, like I said, this for whatever reason they've put a Torx T25 over there, so that needs to be taken off. Once you get this, by the way, this panel here, it's got another little notch on this side, and so as you take it off, just be careful you don't damage the notch. And once you do all of that, this top panel slides out, and once it slides out, you then have full access to the bolts that hold the mirror in place, especially the bottom bolt over there. You need that little bit of extra room to get to that bottom bolt. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I did it on the right hand side, and so let me show you how, what it looks like after the panel comes off, the top panel. So once you do that, the side panel comes out. Place that here. You now have access to the 10 millimeter nuts. Okay, the plug, the cable for the turn signal that is connected to the mirror is out there, and that needs to be removed. I'm going to use a permanent marker and just put a spot or an arrow so that I know when it goes back in, it goes back this way. All right, so I'm just going to put a mark there. I don't know if you can see, but I just put an arrow right there. And that tells me that's the way it goes back in. Okay, so we just removed the cable that goes right in there. Just got to kind of press that white thing when it goes back in. Should be pretty straightforward, but you press it a little bit and pull it out, and out it comes. All right, so now these 2 bolts need to be removed. These are 10 millimeter nuts. And out it comes. Now for storage, we're just going to Rethread these bolts. And then it's time to install the mirror block-offs, and I've done it on this side already. This is what it looks like. And you just bolt up everything the way it came out. So this is the Light Tech mirror block-off. Comes with a gasket that goes on the outside. So it will be like this, or maybe like this. It uses the old holes. Oops. And the hardware is supplied, and you can see that the nuts are serrated here, and that means I don't need to use any Loctite.